In travel news for March 25th, 2022, we have an update on the Hawaii Safe Travels program, and we take a look at a few countries that have made COVID policy changes in the month of March. But before we get into that, I'm Brandon with the Adept Traveler, and this is Today in Travel. As of today, March 25th, the emergency declaration issued by the governor of the state of Hawaii has officially expired. This means an end to the Hawaii Safe Travels program, as well as the indoor mask mandate. Travelers to Hawaii will no longer be required to provide proof of vaccination, a negative COVID test, or quarantine on arrival. Travel to Hawaii is returning to a kind of normalcy not seen since the beginning of the pandemic. With the expiration of Hawaii's pandemic restrictions, I thought it would be good to close the week by listing notable COVID restriction changes from other countries that occurred this month. The United Kingdom has dropped all testing requirements, both pre- and post-arrival. This applies to both vaccinated as well as unvaccinated travelers. They have also dropped the requirement for travelers to fill out the UK passenger locator form. The elimination of these policies sees the UK now having dropped all COVID travel requirements. Belize has dropped testing requirements for fully vaccinated travelers. Unvaccinated travelers must still provide a negative COVID test to gain entry. Puerto Rico has dropped testing or vaccination requirements for U.S. travelers flying from within the United States. In Bermuda, vaccinated travelers are now required to provide proof of vaccination and a negative antigen test. Unvaccinated travelers are welcome, but must provide a negative PCR test. Fully vaccinated travelers to Italy no longer need to provide a negative COVID test to gain entry. Unvaccinated travelers still need to provide a negative test taken pre-departure to avoid quarantine. And Aruba has eliminated testing and vaccination requirements for all visitors. However, travelers will still need to purchase Aruba visitors insurance and fill out the Aruba embarkation disembarkation card. Are you confused by the continually changing rules for international travel? Believe me, you're not alone. We receive a lot of calls, emails, and text messages seeking answers and up-to-date information. One way you can stay updated is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We publish 4 to 5 new videos each week, or at least we try to. Today in Travel is brought to you by the Adept Traveler, a travel agency that specializes in accessible travel. Our goal is to help all travelers, from the novice to the expert, from the able-bodied to the disabled, to travel well. Until next time, travel well, my friends.